First of all, I like y'all's title, Reborn into Recovery. It doesn't say Reborn into NA or AA, and that's important to me because I came through a program called CCD, Community Collab, and when I went in there, it was my first sobriety house, and we had to make 6 or 7 meetings a week, get in the van and go. You didn't get to pick NA or AA, so recovery to me is just all of it. I don't like to separate the two. So that's the first thing. All right, so like they said, my name is CJ. I got a recovery date of February 18th, 2021. I'm coming up on 2 years next month on the 18th, so February is going to be like a real busy month for me. My birthday is on the 9th. Then we got Valentine's Day on the 14th, and I'm in a relationship now, so it means something. And then her birthday is on the 15th, so maybe we can, blend them two things. And then we got my 2-year anniversary on the 18th, so it's about to get lit. All right, so first of all, just me being up here is crazy to me. If you would have asked me 2 years ago if I would be up on a stage talking to a bunch of people like this, it wouldn't have made sense. Even if you would have asked me at the last speaker jam if I would be up here this time, it wouldn't make sense. But I'm up here because this is what we do. It's hard to say no if people see something in me, even if I don't see it myself. I don't know, but I am nervous, so this bear with me. So 2 years ago on my birthday was like the worst / best day in my life because I had been already caught up. When I was 17, I got caught up in hard drugs, and that lasted all the way till I was 34. So I started at 17, another 17 years later, I was doing everything. I was at that point, my last run, I'm shooting meth all over me, wherever I could, and I'm one, Dame will tell you, I'm like 150. I got black circles around my eyes because I'm not sleeping. I'm just, everything, I just want to listen to murder stuff. I'm just spiritually dead altogether. But the whole time, God knew one thing about me, and that's that I really needed love. So what he did for me is on that day, he made it so that I was put out of my place of living, and that my girlfriend left me on that same day. That was my birthday. So I was in a motel room, tore up. The only one I wanted to talk to was my mom. I couldn't stop crying, anything. And he connected me with some girl who was going into treatment. So I called treatment. They said, we don't got a bed yet, but we'll call you back. So that's the day I decided to go into treatment. He let me get another extra couple days before I was allowed to sit there and really see how painful it was. And I'm grateful for that. Like I'm saying, I'm grateful for this bad day because without it, I would have just kept continuing on how I was going. But he made my heart break that day, and that made me seek options outside of myself. So I went down to treatment, which was Banyan. I've been to treatments plenty times before, but this time they came in there talking about, no, this time I found out that rehab is early recovery. Nobody ever said that to me at any of the other rehabs. So I always thought that rehab was the cure. So I always would do my little 28, 30 days and get back out there. And even my family thought that was a cure. So they didn't know to tell me to go to something after this. So I remember I called my mom because I had an interview with Greg about going to this place. I called my mom and I told her, hey, this is my release date. I'm supposed to go here, but between me and you, can you put some money up? Because I don't know if I'm going to do it. And she said, okay, but you can hear it in her voice that it wasn't okay. So I ended up just going, and it was the it was the best thing. CCD was the best thing. It allowed me time. They said to just pay my rent with my recovery, make these meetings, get a sponsor, get a home group, and be a good person. And so that's what I did. I got a sponsor, Miguel. I went through steps. Zach would come get me and take me with him all over the place to speak to people, and it just did a lot for my spirit. So, um, so what I guess what being reborn into recovery did for me is I learned a lot from y'all. Um, I know that when y'all are asked to do something, y'all do it. Y'all are reliable. I know that I wasn't reliable for anything back then. I learned how to be reliable. I learned how to keep a job. Um, I learned how to be told what to do. I learned how to be quiet. Um, I got to a point where I made so many, the promises I made and the promises I kept were like a landslide. So just being able to stick to my word and show up for people, this is all new to me. Um, People, so I was used to the pain in things before. So I remember when I first got in recovery and people started pointing out some stuff about me that wasn't painful, calling me a good person, saying I'm like a leader, it would feel weird because I'm not used to hearing that. Now you can tell me I'm a liar, you can tell me I'm a thief and all that. I'm cool with that. I got comfortable in that pain. But don't start telling me that I'm a good person and stuff because I still feel like I'm not, or I still felt like I'm not. So I'm starting to see what y'all see in me. I'm starting to see that, and plus the promises that were told to me when Greg told me if I do this, and just he said that it's already written out for me. It's a script there. You don't got to add to it. You don't got to take nothing off of it. And this is going to happen. It started happening. So when I started seeing these results, why not? The results are evident. Everything they tell you, it's not just a saying. It's not a fantasy. When they say you're going to start getting stuff back, whether it's material, whether it's mental, emotional, you're going to start getting that stuff back. And that's what's happening right now. Miguel mentioned my son. Also with recovery, I'm noticed to see, I'm able to notice the blessings in everything, it seems like. With my son, due to my active addiction, his mom left me a while ago, and I haven't been living with my son. He's 16 now, and I got a call on Christmas Eve that he got locked up. So he got locked up. I had to go get him out of jail. His mom called me. He got locked up. I don't know anything about that. Can you go up there? Went up there, stayed up there, got him out. But it's a blessing in there because I got that call. I wouldn't have, just them seeing that I'm making changes, trying to make changes for the better is the reason I got that call. And what recovery did, I spoke to Miguel and I spoke to Zach about my son a while ago, and they told me to meet his situation with love. And that's different than what was done with me. And I know that that's going to make a difference to meet him with love. So just being able to get that call did something to me, even though it might look like a bad situation. It's not, because I see these blessings out here. And I don't know. I don't know what my time is like. Just, no, I'm pretty much done. I thank y'all for having me. Yeah, that's all I got, man.